Hi there, it's Marcel Rose here, registered nutritionist and emotional eating coach. Why are we so obsessed with dieting? Should we not be examining if in fact diets really work? Now, if you do want to go on a calorie restricted, crash diet, keto diet, no carb, count sins, count points, calorie restriction, yes, for many people, diets will work initially. But let's dig a little bit deeper. The number on the scales may shift, but that's not necessarily your fat mass shifting. Much of what is lost at the start of the diet is in fact your glycogen stores, which is your glucose stores, and water. But crucially, do diets work in the long term? Now, it's most likely that those glucose stores and water will be replaced as soon as regular eating resumes. And studies have consistently shown that 95% of diets lead to weight gain, weight regain after 1 to 5 years. So that's 5 out of 100 people that the diet will work for in the long term only. So if you're a yo-yo dieter, it won't surprise me to hear that you perhaps have been telling yourself that you failed at dieting, that you blame yourself, that you feel a bit worthless, that you've said to yourself you're a bad person because you failed at dieting. But my friend, it is not you who has failed. It is the diet industry, its mass media and diet culture overall that is failing you. Food deprivation will almost certainly lead to falling off the wagon and possibly binging at some point. And yes, you can keep going for a few days, for a few weeks, perhaps longer, but at some point your brain and body will say to you, enough is enough. And in the meantime, it will do all that it can to store those, to keep hold of those fat stores, and will slow down your metabolism as a result of that. And as the number on the scales keeps rising, perhaps more than when you initially started the diet, your contempt for yourself will also rocket. Perhaps at this time you're told to keep going, exercise more, eat less, try harder, all of which will be completely unhelpful. Diet culture is driven by the media, which created this unreachable ideal of what we as women should look like. But if there was one diet that actually worked in the long term, there would be no diet industry. And it's my mission to help women break through these misconceptions and myths, to empower, support, and motivate women to live a life that they will love. There is another way. There is a way to eat for joy and health without food restriction, deprivation, and obsession. There is a way to live and be at peace with your body and break this cycle. And when you have a happier relationship with food, sustainable, healthy weight loss can begin to happen if you're carrying excess weight. So let me guide you towards food freedom. Join me in my 5-day mini course, Break Free from Food Guilt, where I will help you take your first steps. You can join up by clicking the link below and in the comments, and I really look forward to seeing you there.